Good morning. So here we are at Wollaton Hall. It's in Nottingham. Little known fact, well maybe a well known fact actually, but it was used in one of the Batman movies. Yeah, it's a really impressive stately home pretty much in the centre of Nottingham. It's there on the hill. So it's actually a deer park as well, so very often when you're wandering around you will see deer, which is really nice. It's obviously very popular on a Sunday. I guess lots of people from Nottingham, it's really convenient for them to have a quick drive in and a wander around. Good morning, Ant. So here we are outside Wayne Manor, or should I say Wollaton Hall. This film was actually used in the Batman film Dark Knight Rises. Perfect location for it, but just look at the view they had back in the day. Just look at that. You'd never dream for a minute you were sort of right in the centre of Nottingham. So we're going to take a little walk inside. I think there's actually a T-Rex skeleton in there, so that should be quite interesting. Yeah, this place is actually really impressive inside, and it's amazing that it's actually free to come in. This little room got cases in with fish, examples of fish. So yeah, it's quite interesting in here. There's some really interesting skeletons of all sorts of creatures in here, so anybody that's into that kind of thing might find it interesting. So if you come to Wollaton Hall, you really do need to go up to the first floor. Yeah, really nice surprise, I guess, up here. There's a huge skeleton of a T-Rex. There he is. I presume it's a he, it could be a she. So this is actually the spine of an ichthyodon. It was actually found in the Nottingham area, which is amazing. Yeah, I guess the sea actually came a lot further in those days. So the T-Rex skeleton was actually found as recently as 2014. There's a little bit of info about it. It was discovered in Montana in the USA. I mean, anybody that loves dinosaurs or anything to do with archaeology will be absolutely impressed with this place. It's amazing. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of taxidermy myself. I much prefer to see living creatures, but I guess a lot of this stuff was acquired during the time that this place was lived in, and it was a house, so it's always been here. It is quite fascinating in a way, but I guess it's an acquired sort of taste. So we've had a walk inside Wollaton Hall, and we've explored the dinosaur skeletons and a lot of the taxidermy. Yeah, as I said before, it's not our cup of tea, the actual taxidermy, but it is quite interesting. So we've come outside now to have a wander around the gardens. I think there's a lake that we can take a walk around as well, which will be nice. You get a different perspective of the house from here. You can really appreciate the scale of the place. Quite busy here actually. I guess because it's a free attraction, you literally just pay for the car park, which is pretty good these days. It's very popular with families. You know, they can come here just for the cost of the car parking, which is absolutely fabulous. So this is the rear elevation of the house, and I'm guessing this would have been more of like a formal garden where they may have sat out in days gone by. It's a little bit prettier than the front. They've got a nice lawn at the back here. We've actually been at Christmas time a couple of times here. They do a light show and light all the gardens up, and it's really quite pretty. That's actually quite expensive, but yeah, I think that's worth it as well. So this is a prehistoric dove tree, according to the sign at the side. And yeah, as you can see, it's got enormous leaves. I'll try and put my hand next to one for scale. So yeah, that's quite interesting. I'm guessing they've planted that there and kept it there to keep in line with all the fossils inside. But it's yeah, quite fascinating. I've certainly never seen one of those before. So there's one or two statues in the garden at Wollaton. I don't know why Ant was drawn to that particular one, but yeah, I guess that's in the classical style.
It's quite impressive inside the house, free entry, so can't argue with that really.
So this is the Camellia House in the grounds of Wollaton Hall. Yeah, it's a really impressive structure. And I'm guessing, as the name suggests, they would have grown camellias in there back in the day. Really pretty garden area just here. It overlooks the lake as well. Very impressive big cedar tree there. So we're going to take a walk a little further down and take a look at the lake. So they actually have a concert here, or like a festival in Glastonbury-ish, and it's called Splendour. It looks as if they're actually just setting up for that at the moment. So just standing here on the other side of the lake, I had to do another little clip for you guys. Absolutely stunning, beautiful, beautiful spot in Nottingham. So there's actually a courtyard cafe in the old stable block, and there's a gift shop here. So we stop in to have a cheeky latte and a hot sausage roll. Yeah, so we've had a wander into the grounds. We're down by the lake at Wollaton Hall. You can actually lose yourself in the grounds here. They are vast. I never realised just how big it is. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed your little wander around Wollaton Hall with us and around the grounds. As I said before, it's £5 for all day parking, and it is free entrance into the house, where you can see all the skeletons of dinosaurs and all the taxidermy. So yeah, well worth a visit.